It's the pregame show, Talkin Yanks pregame show. Game 2 versus the Orioles in Series 2 versus the Orioles in this Saturday night game. Coming off a win in Baltimore. Beautiful weather. I don't know if it's beautiful in Baltimore, but it's beautiful by me. Jake, how you feeling going into this game?
I'm good, man. It's one of those, you saw it come out of me earlier, those early season off days I don't love. I get it because of weather in the Northeast and that kind of thing, but it's just tough. You and me ramp up for baseball mode, and I'm sure the guys do too. It's got to be a little bizarre. Like, baseball started, these games count, and then you have a couple early off days after opening day against the same team, the Orioles. So interested to see, especially after the comeback win. Hopefully we're seeing what we expected from the New York Yankees going forward.
Yeah, I mean, the last two series, they've won the first game and then lost the next two, and that sucks.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Yeah, they're running well, here's the lineup. It's Gardner leading off, Judge playing right field, Voit DHing, Bird in the 4-hole, hitting behind Voit. Thinks that's the second time this has been happening. Gary in the 5-hole. I would have liked Gary up higher because he's hitting really well right now, but it's a lefty thing. Bird splits them. Then Glaber, DJ. TAUCHMAN gets the start in left field, and Wade gets the start at second. I mean, and HAPP's on the bump. So a couple weird things. Like, it's still kind of weird to me that Wade is our everyday infielder. That's bizarre to me that Wade is an everyday infielder every time I see it. TAUCHMAN and Clint are a platoon. I think that's what they're going to do until one of them wins the job. It sucks that we have this competition going on during the season, but TAUCHMAN gets a start because he's a lefty and Dylan Bundy is a righty. So I don't hate this lineup. It's still odd to me that DJ and Glaber, to have them both so low, especially after what Glaber did. But let Glaber do what he's doing from where he's doing it, I guess, is the thought process, and don't mess with too much. And then they have Birdie in there to split the righties a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
do you care? Do you like this lineup? Do you dislike it?
Baseball, one of the things they bring up a lot more now is lanes. When a relief pitcher comes in, what lane they're coming into. And you're right. I think it would be an interesting thing, even though TAUCHMAN hasn't proved anything. Maybe if you just added another lefty in there or if you move TAUCHMAN up a spot for balance. But I don't hate the lineup, Jimmy. I think something that's making us uncomfortable is that Luke Voit's at bats have been poor. But he did end the game with a 3-run home run to win it, so you can't really change from that. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, maybe those were just a couple tough at-bats, and maybe that's a good way to avoid a slump because he hits that home run. Maybe he comes in today and he looks great. I think you and I are going to feel a little uncomfortable. If Luke Voit has a bad day today, you wonder how much one Camden Yards 3-run home run affects how we view Luke Voigt's start, because he had a couple tough at-bats before that homer. Yeah,
but to flip it on you, last year we talked about how much that home run Bird hit versus the White Sox, if it wasn't robbed, like how much that could have sparked something. So let's give this home run the chance to spark something for Voit. Because, I mean, the relief that he showed the world after he hit it was like a burden lifted. And he's looked poor. It was 0 for 10. It wasn't like a huge, I wouldn't even say it was a slump because it was only a couple games. But the relief he showed means it was weighing down him. So let's hope that home run translates into a stretch of good here, because we need it. Because if Voigt's doing what he can do, we need that at the top of the lineup.
And Jimmy, I just think closing up kind of the end of the lineup there for a little bit, I mean, Tyler Wade, not for nothing, Tyler Wade, wherever he's been, he has shown us quality defense. So, and that's what, when Tulo was a quote-unquote regular in this lineup, we said they were valuing his defense. So I'm kind of looking through that scope. Anything Tyler Wade gives you hitting is a bonus, and he's out there for defense, essentially.
Yeah, let's just have him not try to bunt and pop up right to the pitcher.
Or, yeah, if
you're going to get out...
If they leave the left side of the infield open, you can bunt and do a good bunt, but, man, that bunt was tough.
If we're saying we just want to see defense from Wade, then at least, Tyler, make him throw 3 pitches to get you out.
Yes. Yeah. work that pitch count, Tyler. Jimmy, I think, I think the other thing that, I mean, it's the storyline every day, but today there's a little notch up with Happer on the mound. He had a bad spring. He had a bad first start. If he doesn't look good today, then it's officially like people are getting worried.
It's the same exact matchup as last time. Dylan Bundy versus J.A. Happ. Same 2 pitching. The Orioles have Villar, Rickard, Mancini, Nunez, Smith Jr., Alberto, Severino, Martin, Mullins. No Chris Davis, which sucks because he's an automatic out. And like,
isn't he 0 for 37 or something?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, Paxton was in trouble last start. And it was like Chris Davis stepped to the plate and like, okay, at least he'll end here.
Yeah, we got an out.
Yeah. No Sucre, which is nice. He's kind of a pest. He didn't do much last game. And then Dylan Bundy. Dylan Bundy last game, he went 3.2 innings, 3 earned runs. They were all inherited runners that eventually scored.
Right.
Because he had 2 good innings. Glaber hit a double off him, a lot of walks, and some singles and stuff. But and Happ went 4 innings with 4 earned runs. It wasn't good. He got lit up right away. I think Smith Jr. got him right away. Something like that. I forget. But it's Happ. I mean, we need Happ to show us something here. If he comes out in the first inning, has another dud first inning, then it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's a pitcher that we gave some money to that, and people were skeptical about the age, and, people want to talk about spring training when they want to talk about spring training. So this is kind of a big start for Happer. And again, Camden is a hitter's park. So we'll see, but these Orioles aren't supposed to be a team. This is supposed to be the team that J-Happ is 6 innings, 1 earned run against. Like, J-Happ against the good teams is supposed to be 6 innings, 3 earned runs. Today's supposed to be a start that he's supposed to be in control of this game.
Yeah. I have a fun stat for you. How about this one? Every hitter in the lineup besides one has an extra base hit off of Dylan Bundy in their career.
Mike Tauchman. Or no, Tauchman was that Tauchman's double?
Yeah.
Nice.
DJ LeMahieu is 0 for 5.
That's pretty good.
Everyone else has an extra base hit versus Dylan Bundy in their career. Not bad, huh?
No, that's man, we talk about players' confidence and stuff. It's kind of a not necessarily monkey see, monkey do, but when you've seen yourself do that off a pitcher, you think you can do it again.
Yeah. Judge, Gary, Greg, and Voit all have a home run.
Yeah.
Gary, Brett Gardner, Tyler Wade. Oh, you know what? They don't even have Tauchman in Baseball Reference.
What do you mean? He's there.
So Tauchman has never faced Bundy before.
Right.
So he doesn't have a double off him. He's never faced him.
Okay.
So everyone that has faced him besides DJ has a double or a home run.
Okay, I like that.
So a little off. But all right, Jake, what are you watching today? What's your Jakey's what to watch for?
Man, my what to watch for, and it's similar to something I did a couple games before, but I think it's multiplied and it's to a different level. I'm looking at the bottom 4 because, Jimmy, it's interesting. So technically the bottom 4, Glaber's in there. And this was big because we saw that one lineup a couple games ago where 5 of the 9 hitters weren't quality, and we were basically saying, what is this lineup? Glaber, Torres, DJ LeMahieu, Tauchman, and Wade. Glaber is coming off his monster game. We have huge expectations for him this year. DJ got off to the hot start. He didn't have a great game the other day, but that's fine. And then Tauchman and Wade are complete unknowns. So, I mean, are we getting Glaber Torres, best player on our team, Glaber Torres? Are we getting good DJ LeMahieu? Can Tauchman and Wade do anything? And, I mean, man, just think about what we're saying right now. I mean, if Glaber and DJ are right, our top 7 is really tough for Dylan Bundy, which you'd like to think they are. And if we can get to Dylan Bundy and we can make the Orioles have to put together 5-6 bullpen innings, I think that's a huge factor in this game. And Jimmy, I think momentum, I'm not going to say momentum's a huge thing in sports. If you're listening to this, you probably know that. But man, if the Yankees can build off that comeback win the other day and put up some big runs, we're going to be in full Yankee mode. Like, let's roll it. So that's what I'm looking for.
If they win 2 in a row for the first time all year, it will feel like that. Like, okay, this is it. We've done it.
Right.
You still have to see it, obviously, but you'll get that feeling like, okay, let's fucking roll. Let's do this.
Yeah.
We can weather this storm.
And it's hilarious. If we win this game, we're going to be 4-4 in a 162 game season. It would be nice to see the lineup put together a couple days, and I think that depth at the bottom would be a big part of it. Jim, what are you watching for today?
I have two. One is quick. Mike Tauchman, who are you? What are you? What are you trying to do when you step into the batter's box? I don't know. I said I gave him the what are you doing award, or no, you stole it from me, but I wanted to.
Right.
I just need to see an approach. Is he a Greg Bird and Judge who's going to take a lot of pitches and wait for his? Is he an Andujar, I just going to swing and make contact? Is he and Tyler Austin, I just need to get into a fastball count, then I can mash? What is he? Who is he?
Right.
We've seen an 8 at-bats or 10 at-bats. I have no idea what he's trying to do in the box. So we'll see what happens there. My other thing is Greg Bird. Greg Bird has reached safely in every single game he's played this season. One game he didn't get a hit, but he got 2 walks. Every other game he's got at least 1 hit. He hasn't had an extra base hit since the home run in the first game of the season. Last game he didn't strike out. He had 5 at-bats. He reached base 3 times, didn't strike out. He had struck out at least once or twice every other game this season. I thought he looked really good last game. His approach at the plate is nice. He's taking his walks. He's getting his hits. He reached 3 times out of 5 at-bats. I'd like to see only, if he strikes out, I'd like to see only 1 strikeout. I'd like to see multiple hits in a game because he hasn't done that. So he's gotten a hit. He's reached safely in every game. I'd like to see 2 hits in a game. Start stringing together some games with multiple hits because that's how you get the average up. But I liked what I saw from Bird last game. I haven't hated what I've seen from him all season yet. It's not a lot, but I think he's looked in control of the strike zone. So I'm watching Birdie.
Yeah, I know in control of the strike zone has become a touch point in Yankee land because that's kind of one of Boone's go-to no matter what happens. If the Yankees have a bad day, you're going to hear Aaron Boone say, yeah, we didn't control the strike zone today. Jimmy, there's a fair argument to be made that Greg Bird has been kind of most in control of his bats to start this young season. I think people would be shocked by that because his numbers aren't too impressive. But, Glaber had a big day. DJ had a couple singles go through. Greg Bird, every at-bat, has looked like a Greg Bird at-bat. He's taken some pitches. He's worked the count. He got rung up on a couple bad strikeout calls. But this whole season, Greg Bird has looked in tune. We were tough on Voit earlier because he swung at a couple bad pitches and a couple bad counts. Birdie's looked in control, and the Tauchman thing is so true, man. And I want to use that because there's still a chance Mike Tauchman can do some good things for this team, but I want to use that as an example. You and I, live and breathe and die Yankees. We've watched Mike Tauchman for 3-4 games now, and we still don't know what he wants to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I like those, Jim.
Nice. All right, let's go to the Homer Draft.
Homer Draft, it's the Homer Draft.
You get first pick, and then I get 2.
First pick of the Homer Draft, man, and we both got one last game. I got Gary, and you got Voiter, right?
You tied it up, and then I took the lead right back from you with Gary. Or with Voit. You had Gary.
Well, this series we're tied up.
No, I'm up 2-1.
What's your 2?
I got Gary in game 1 of Detroit. We're doing it by week.
Oh, this week. I said series. I thought we were measuring by series. That's what we've been doing.
No, I said to do series, and you said do week.
Okay, we'll do weeks. I'm sorry. I thought we were doing series. My bad.
That was your decision.
My bad. Okay. I don't remember that. Jimmy, today. All right. So I've used Bird, LeMay. I can start doubling if I want to. Jimmy, let's throw. You want to talk about Hail Mary first picks? Mike Tauchman. We don't know what he is.
Why would you take him first?
Because, Jimmy, I haven't taken him yet, A, and that was kind of heavy on my mind. B, we're at Camden Yards. You've been a Yankee for a little bit now. You've got these special AAA numbers. Mike Tauchman, give me something.
I feel like you're forgetting all the rules we laid out. You didn't have to take Tauchman this year. But
I wanted to. That's who I picked.
All right. I got Glaber because why not?
Wow.
He just had 2 home runs last game.
Right.
I want to hit. Dude wants to hit. So I'll take him, and then I'm going to take Gary.
Nice.
I just have that they're swinging hot bats. They got homers last game. One of them should continue into this game.
All right. Well, I'm keeping it lefty mode against Dylan Bundy and hopefully righties out of the bullpen because they used John Means the other day, and I'm so sick of John Means already. Jimmy, Brett Gardner. I'm going with a couple soft lefties today. If I get 1, I'll be happy. If I get 4, I'll be satisfied. Give me Gardy and Talk.
Gardy and Tauchman. Okay, sounds good. Now let me find the Vegas line, the over-under. We've been doing this lately. I think you had it, and I got it wrong last time. I haven't been keeping track.
That was a sucker one the other day. That was a sucker one.
It is 8.5 again. I think that's what it was last time.
No, it was 7.5. They dropped it last game. That's what baited you in.
Yeah, okay. So it's 8.5 this game. Are you taking the over or the under?
I'll go over today. I mean, Dylan Bundy, Happer hasn't been too sharp. I think we're looking at like an 8-3, 8-4 kind of game. Maybe we see one of the lesser relievers come in a low pressure situation. They give up 1 or 2. A Cesar Tarpley appearance. So yeah, over.
I think we'll go over as well. I also think last game was just something to note. Last game was home opener for the Orioles, so they had a decent crowd there. I think we're going to be looking at a dead stadium or a Yankee Stadium crowd today.
Yeah, you're looking at like a 15,000, 10,000 Yankees today.
Yeah, so maybe that helps the Yankees. They got a lot of people cheering them on.
I like that.
That's it. I'm excited. We'll be back tomorrow early because it's a day game tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. If you're enjoying these, go send it to a friend. Say, hey, watch this pregame show. Get involved, and we'll thank you for that. See you guys later. Play ball.
Life is a ball game being played each day.